Hey, make sure you send me that $500 by the end of the day, got it? I mean it, I want to see that money in my account by the end of the day, no excuses. If the money isn't in my account by the end of the day, well, let's just say that you're really going to regret it. Do you understand me? Excuse me? Sorry, what is all this now? What in the world are you even talking about? I really have no idea what this could be about in the slightest. Could you please expand on what you're trying to say to me a little more so that I can grasp what it is that you're asking of me? Are you illiterate? Send the money today and call me the second that you do it, got it? I mean, really, why do I even have to repeat myself with you like this? Do you not know English or something? I am your mother. And you shouldn't be making me repeat myself to you constantly, especially when it comes to matters about my money. Wait, hold on just a second, Mom. I just want to ask a couple of questions. I mean, I just feel like I'm still not getting the full picture here, and I think I need to clarify a few details before we can move forward with this line of conversation. So I'm going to include some questions and concerns that I have about this request that you're making of me right now in the next message that I'm about to start typing out as soon as I finish typing out this message, okay? Why do you need $500 all of a sudden? I'm pretty sure that I already sent you money this month. Don't tell me that you spent it all already. What are you talking about? You expect me to live off of that measly sum? Besides, I am your mother. You'll do as I say. Now, I don't want to hear any more backtalk or questions from you. Got it? Just hurry up and send me my money. Hold on a second, Mom. I'm not done. There's no way that the $1,000 I sent you every month wasn't enough. Where did it all go? What did you spend it on? Don't tell me you went on another spur-of-the-moment shopping spree again. Mom, I am serious. You have to be more careful with your money. You can't just spend it all on frivolous things. You have to budget it. Excuse me? Excuse me! Are you trying to tell your own mother how she should live her life? Besides, do you really think you know my expenses better than I do? When I tell you that $3,000 a month isn't enough, I mean it. How dare you even suggest otherwise? You really can be a stupid girl, you know. That money won't even be enough for me to live on if I pinched every penny and went to bed hungry to try and save. Mom, there is no way that can be true. I know that for a fact. What are you even talking about, trying to pretend like a measly $1,000 a month would ever be enough for me? I barely have enough to get by now. Is that what you want, Rita? You want your poor old mother to wither away in poverty? Oh my goodness, what are you even talking about right now? You were the one who asked me to send you that much a month in the first place. What are you complaining about when I have only ever sent you what you asked for? You told me that you were struggling to get by just on the money from your part-time job and came to me for help. You know that I'm not rich, but I worked and still work hard to make sure I earn that extra $1,000 to send to you. But if that isn't enough, then I think it's finally time that you went out and found a full-time job. I am just disgusted with your attitude right now. I cannot believe that you think this is any way to be talking to your mother. I can't honestly believe you're my daughter, honestly. And I certainly don't like you talking as if I should be grateful for giving these meager table scraps to live on. Stop being so full of yourself. I mean, don't you have any sense of shame? Your little brother sent me far more than you do a month, and you're the older sibling. It is time you learned some responsibility for once in your life. Wait, what did you just say? Mark sends you money too? Is that what you're saying right now? When did this start? Oh, hadn't you heard, Rita? Mark finally found a job, and it's a really, really good one. Starting this spring, your brother's going to be working for Google. Aren't you impressed? Excuse me? Mark, as in my little brother Mark, is going to be working for Google? Really? Are you serious about that? Of course I'm serious. It's all been agreed to, and the papers have been signed. It's official. Oh, that boy really is the apple of my eye, my precious little star. I couldn't be more proud of him. He's going to be starting his job soon and making so much money, especially more than you. Anyways, that's why I reached out to him too and asked him for $3,000 a month. What? Are you serious? Wow. Well, it figures, working for such a huge place like Google. I mean, wow. Huh? And just what are you so happy about, huh? You're the older sister. Aren't you ashamed for losing to your little brother? Aren't you embarrassed he's getting the better job? Even though he's younger than you, he's about to go into his position making far more than you ever have. Doesn't that upset you? You should be so upset that you should want to send me even more money so you don't lose to him anymore. What do you mean? You mean you want me to send you more money than Mark said he would? That's right. The least you could do to save some face is send me at least $3,000 more a month. That much should be obvious. If your little brother can do it, then surely you, the older sister, should be able to manage that no problem. What? Are you serious? No. That is not even in the realm of possibility right now. You want me to send you an additional $3,000 on top of the $3,000 that I'm already sending you a month? There is no way I could afford something like that. Wow, are you really sure about that? You're going to give up and let your brother win so easily? You mean that you really are going to keep sending me less than Mark is? You know, Mark said he was going to work hard and make sure that I see that much every month. Are you telling me that you're refusing to even work as hard as him? You care about your mother so little that you would rather be lazy and take the easy way out? You really mean to lay all of that responsibility on poor Mark's shoulders? Oh, you're not only a bad daughter, you're a bad sister. Are you serious right now? Why do you think I started sending you money in the first place? It's because you never bother saving up any kind of nest egg for yourself. You've always only ever worked part-time and just assumed from the start that I would be sending you $3,000 a month. You do know that I've been working my job ever since I graduated from college, right? And that whole time, for 10 whole years, I never once failed to send you money. I really doubt it when you say that that money, plus what you make from your job, isn't enough to live a reasonably comfortable life. But it's not enough if you keep going out shopping and buying expensive clothes from fancy brands and expanding your handbag collection. And just who do you think you are to be telling me how to live my life, huh? I see something I want and I buy it. That's how the world should be. Have you forgotten that I raised you and Mark all by myself? Is this any way to pay back your mother for all her hard work? I've been doing this all by myself ever since your dad got sick and died. You owe everything to me. So what if your mother has expensive tastes? The least you can do is make sure that she is living the life she wants without needing for anything. Mom, I never said any of those things. You are twisting my words so far beyond what I ever said. I'm just saying that my finances have limits, and living that lifestyle isn't realistic given that. And I just really don't think you should be seeing the money I send you as some kind of fund to keep up your shopping. It is meant to help you pay for essential items. You watch your mouth when you're talking to your mother, young lady. I don't need to be lectured by a stupid little girl like you, got it? You should have offered to send me more money from the start. You should be eager to pay me more. Not only do you not do that, though, but you barely even send me enough to get by. Do you hate me that much? $3,000 a month is nothing. How dare you even imply that it's difficult for you, or that I should be happy with what I have? Mom, there is no need to say any of those mean things. I don't understand why you always get like this. Families shouldn't treat each other this way. I am working hard every day to help you, and this is the way you talk to me? It really hurts my feelings when you talk to me like this. Why do you think I would give a damn about your feelings? You're an adult and it's your turn to take care of your mother, not the other way around. Mom, I'm sorry, but I just cannot take any more of this. I've had enough. I won't be sending you more money. In fact, I won't be sending you any more money at all. I try and try and try, and this is all I get in return? Well, I don't think I want to give you any more money at all now. You've never once thanked me for sending you money in the past 15 years. I don't think I feel like sending any more of my hard-earned money. And just what should I be grateful to you for anyways, doing your basic duty as a daughter? Do you expect people at the office to thank you for doing your job? I don't think so, and this is no different. I cannot believe that after all the sweat and tears I poured into raising you all by myself, I might add, that you can't even try to give your mother a more comfortable life. Don't pretend like $3,000 is even that much in the first place. You were barely doing the minimum. But now Mark, your brilliant, amazing, soon-to-be rich little brother, is going to be stepping in where you failed. All right then, good for you, because I certainly won't be sending you another cent, Mom. Do what you want, it doesn't matter to me. Honestly, you've never been anything but a selfish, horrible daughter. All I've ever asked from you is what I thought that I deserved as your mother, the one who raised you. But you just had to go and throw that right back in my face. This conversation is pointless. I knew I shouldn't have bothered even talking to you. I don't need you or your money now. My precious genius son is going to be taking care of me now. I don't even want to look at you ever again. Do you understand me? You are a failure as a daughter, and you couldn't even take care of your poor mother when all she wanted was to live comfortably. Mark, I'm sorry, but I cannot deal with Mom's antics anymore. From here on out, it is up to you to take care of her. Her and I are not talking anymore. We are through communicating. Good luck sending her the $3,000 a month, because I am not going to be sending her another cent. I have been sending our mother, the person who birthed and raised us, $3,000. That is $300 multiplied by 10 for the past 15 years. Do you know how long 15 years is? Think of how long 5 years is, and then multiply that amount of time by 3 years, and that is how long I have been sending our mom the amount of $3,000, or 1,000 3 times over, if you will.
Whoa, what? Excuse me? Where did all this come from all of a sudden? What do you mean you and her aren't speaking anymore? Don't tell me you two got into another fight.
I would say that she picked the fight with me, but in a nutshell, I mean just that. We fought and finally decided that we didn't want to be in each other's lives anymore.
What? You can't be serious, right, Rita? I mean, that's so much.
It is, but I heard from Mom that you said you were going to be paying her $3,000 a month to help with her expenses. She told me that she didn't need my $3,000 a month anymore, and then I said that I wasn't going to be sending it. She said that was fine because you were going to be taking care of her from now on.
What? She said all of that? What is she thinking? There is no way I could afford to do something like that.
What? What are you talking about? Mom told me that you had landed a really nice and well-paying job at Google. She told me that you were going to be making several times more than me, and that for you, $3,000 a month would just be a drop in the bucket.
She said what now? I can't believe that. Of course I didn't get a job at Google. I never even bothered applying there. I can't believe that she would just so blatantly lie to your face about something like that. That's insane.
I knew she couldn't have been telling the truth. Well, no offense. But I just thought the whole thing sounded suspicious from the very start. I mean, again, no offense, but you struggled to hold down jobs after high school and only ended up going to community college. Then after you got your degree, you've been spending about the past 2 years trying to find a solid job. I thought that it was weird that she was insisting that all of that led you to an amazing job at a company like Google.
So then why did you believe her when she told you all of that?
I just listened to her go on and on. I mean, I think we both know that you are by far her favorite child. She just adores you. I figured that if I tried to challenge her claim about you and your new job, that it would just turn into another thing to fight about, so I didn't bother. But what I really want to know now is why you told her such an obvious lie. I mean, really, what could you have been thinking she was going to accomplish by doing something like that?
Come on, Rita, isn't it obvious by now? It's because I just wanted to get her off my back.
What do you mean by that?
Being the favorite has plenty of downsides too, you know. After I graduated from the community college back home, Mom was always bugging me. She was always messaging to ask, "Have you found a job yet? Have you found a job yet? I'm sure you're working for a huge company now, right?" It was driving me up the wall, so one day I finally just snapped and told her that I found a job at Google.
So you just wanted her to quit bugging you about what you were going to do with your life, and that's when you came up with that terrible see-through lie? And just what was your plan once she finds out that none of what you told her is true?
Well, she hasn't found out yet, so I'd say I'm doing pretty good so far. Although once I told her about the Google job, she did make me promise to send her $3,000 a month. So I told her that I'd send her the $3,000 a month as long as you kept sending her money as well.
Excuse me? Why would you tell her that?
Because I knew that Mom would take that information and try to use it to goad you into sending her money every month. You were supposed to agree to pay her more. Then once you did, I was supposed to tell her that my job got cut because of the economy or inflation or whatever. And then I figured I could buy myself a little more time with her off my back. Plus, Mom would finally get that extra money she's always complaining about. What do you think? Kind of a perfect plan, right?
Wow, I'm just in shock. I really have no idea what to even say. Did you really think that plan of yours was going to work?
Of course I did. Why do you think I told her about the Google job in the first place? But I didn't think that you and Mom would fight so much that you two would just cut each other off. You ruined my whole brilliant plan. Now instead of getting more money, Mom is going to be getting no money and definitely is going to get back on me about finding a job.
What were you thinking? I don't even know where to start with all of that. Anyways, you should know that I have no intention of making up with Mom. I sent that woman $3,000 every month without fail for the past 15 years, but that all ended today.
Rita, come on, you can't do this to me.
Good luck taking care of Mom by yourself. Goodbye, Mark. Rita, this is your mother speaking. You stop this nonsense about not talking to me anymore this instant. I need you to send me my monthly allowance right now. Excuse me? What are you talking about now? Your poor brother. They rescinded his job offer at Google. Can you believe it? They told him that the economy was too bad and inflation was too high, and that they couldn't afford to hire him anymore, so they canceled his job offer. I can't believe he finally landed himself an amazing job with one of the most important companies in the world, and now it's all gone. It's just not fair. Let me guess, you heard all of this from Mark himself, right? Well, of course I did. Who else would I hear it from? Oh, the poor dear. He sounded so upset over the phone. He's worked so hard looking for a job these past couple years, and they took it all away from him. It's just awful. I mean, he finally found a job that would have made him some amazing money, and thanks to all that nonsense, now he's back to square one. How could this happen? Oh, he sounded as if he was about to cry when he called to tell me the bad news. I see. He was on the verge of tears, huh? You do realize what this means, right? It means I won't be getting my $3,000 a month. It's all ruined. That's why I think you can guess what I'm going to say to you next, can't you, Rita? You've always been such a nice girl. I know that you never really care for me and could never leave me in a position like this. Oh, won't you please think of your dear old mother and send me my $1,000 a month again? What? Are you crazy? Of course I'm not going to be sending you any more money. You aren't going to be getting another dollar out of me. What? What do you mean? I think we already settled this matter earlier, didn't we? Anyways, I have nothing left to say to you, and I am busy with work. Goodbye. Wait, Rita! Oh, you can't do this to me. Come back, please. I'm begging you not to leave me. Whatever you do, just don't do this. How can you do this to your own mother? It's so cruel for a child to do this. What are you thinking? I mean, really, do you think that this is okay to do at all? Think of your mother. Think of your poor little brother. What about Mark? Are you really just going to abandon us like this? You really aren't going to send me any more money? Yes, that's what I said. I've explained this to you so many times, and you refuse to listen to me at all. You've been pushing and pushing and pushing me, and now I finally hit my limit. You thought that you could get away with treating me like this for all of my life, but you're wrong. Besides, I told you that I want you out of my life. Why would I take care of someone whom I want nothing to do with ever again? But Oh, but we can make up. We can go back to how we used to be. You can't really be serious about all of that, right? You can't be serious about never talking to your own mother ever again, right? I am serious, Mom. Very, very serious. I mean, did you really think that I was just going to let you steamroll me for the rest of my life? Did you really think that I was just going to let you get away with that? You must have really thought that I just had no self-respect for myself at all, huh? How can you be so cruel? Oh, don't you realize that I'm your mother, the one that birthed you? Don't you understand what you're doing by doing this? I mean, really, where is your heart? Your compassion, your mercy, your pity, your empathy, your clemency, your grace, your charity? This panicked little show of yours isn't going to change my mind. It's far too late for that now. From now on, you'll only have your precious prodigal son to count on. How does that sound? Your prodigal spent 2 years looking for a job and came up with nothing, son. As for me, I will finally get to be free from the both of you. I'm sure Mike will work hard to show his appreciation for all you've done. But what about you? Don't you want to show your appreciation for all I've done with that money? After all, it was me who raised you two all by myself. Don't you know how much I sacrificed for you? Don't you know how I always worked to support you two? And you want to be compensated for that financially? Besides, it's the parents' job to raise their children. That's how these things work. It is up to the parents to love and surprise their children and make sure they grow up in a happy environment. And then, when they are older, it is up to the kids to choose to repay their parents for that. But don't you think it's pretty messed up as a parent to try and make that kind of repayment an obligation that they can't get out of? What kind of nonsense are you talking about now? Where did you hear all that dribble from? You're saying that of course it's the parents' job to suffer? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Do you know how difficult it was raising 2 kids all by yourself? Yes, I'm sure that for most parents it is difficult, and I am sure that they work very hard. But what about you, Mom? Huh? As I seem to recall, you were always leaving me to my lonesome or pushing me aside. Meanwhile, whenever your precious little Mikey even had so much as a sniffle, you would rush him to the hospital and offer to pay anything to make him better. But when I got sick, what did you do? You just made me feel like a burden the whole time, like I was doing it on purpose to bother you. You would toss me a can of soup and tell me to make it myself. Really? Is that how it happened? Oh, that's not what I remember. Well, it was. It was exactly how it happened. If you can't remember it that way, it's probably because you've been way too busy living selfishly in your own little fantasy world where you're always correct, always the victim, and always deserving of everything from everybody. And then after I finished high school and told you that I wanted to go to college, you told me not to be greedy and steal from Mike's college fund. You made me put myself through it. And you only ever bought me clothes that looked like they came from the bottom of the worst corner of a thrift store. But you would only get the finest for Mike. So please forgive me if I don't quite buy into the whole "I worked so hard to raise you" shtick that you are trying to pull on me right now. What are you saying? I don't think that you're thinking straight at all. I mean, you never ever talk to me like this, you know. I just want to know what has gotten into you to make you act this way towards me. Do you realize what you're saying to me? I really don't think that you do at all. I am saying that in spite of all that I just said, I still sent you money every month for a whole decade of my life. And then finally you came and spit it back in my face saying you didn't need it anymore. That decision was yours, but I have no intention of changing things now. Wait, Rita, please. Oh, how can you be so cruel to your own mother? Oh, listen to yourself. It's not like I wanted to come crawling back and ask this of you, you know. It's just that because poor little Mike's job offer was canceled, I have no other choice. Oh, can't you see that? It is time to put aside all this silly squabbling about the past and work together as a family. About that, I would try asking Mike what really happened to his so-called job at Google. Because I talked to him and he told me the truth. He never had a job at Google. I doubt he's even still really looking for a job at this point anymore. What? What do you mean by that? What are you saying? What do you mean Mike never had a job at Google? He told me himself. It's fine to love your son as much as you do, but as his mother, it is your job to take a bit more interest in life and really look at the way he's been living, don't you think? You really think someone who barely got through community college and couldn't find himself a job for 2 whole years suddenly landed some high-paying position for a company like Google? Ask him. I'm busy at work. Goodbye. And I really don't have time to be putting up with your antics anyways. I've already wasted enough of my day messaging a crazy person like yourself. Don't you know that?
What's the big idea, Rita? How could you do this? You blew it all up. You ruined my whole plan and told Mom about it. Now Mom is furious at me and it's all your fault. How could you do this to me? You know she even hit me. She's never done that before. Never in the entirety of my life has she ever raised even a finger at me. Look what you've done to us.
Wow, she really must have flew off the handle when she asked you about the truth, huh? Well, I suppose that can't be helped. After all, she lost a major source of income for her and realized that her precious son lied to her about his job. Who wouldn't be so mad that they would want to hit something at that point? I can't say I don't understand how she feels.
Well, that's nice, but who's understanding how I feel now? Not only did Mom hit me for the first time in my life, but she told me to pack up all of my bags and move out of the house.
You're kidding. You mean she actually got so mad at you that she's going to kick you out?
What am I supposed to do now? I don't have any money. I can't just find a place to live. She told me that she never wanted to hear from me again until I find a job that pays a starting salary of at least $3,000.
Wow, it sounds like Mom has finally lost it.
What am I supposed to do now, Rita? You know that I can't find a job. How am I supposed to get through this? Even as she was kicking me out, Mom said that she believes in me and that she knew I could do it, but what does she know? Please, you've got to help me. What am I supposed to do? You've got to save me. Maybe you can put in a good word for me at your company and get me a job there, right? A little nepotism never hurt anyone, right? And maybe you can tell them that I'll need to be paid at least $3,000 a month?
What? No, there is no way I would ever do that for you. I wouldn't even ask them to pay you a single dollar for your salary.
But, Rita, please, you can't do this to me.
Consider this a good opportunity for you to finally move on from your pampered life as a mama's boy and into the real world. Rita, what is the meaning of this? You explain yourself right now. Are you really working at such a large company now? When did this happen? I only found out because some family members called and mentioned it while we were talking. They told me that you're writing special reports for a magazine now and that you're a section head there as well. Oh, I guess the secret's out. Oh well, I knew the privacy wouldn't last forever. So it really is true then? Why didn't you tell me yourself? Why wouldn't you tell your mom about your new job, especially if it was at such an elite company? It really isn't as complicated as you're thinking, Mom. I was promoted alongside a few other people from my company, and they put me to work on a project. I just happened to be good at the thing they assigned me to do is all. The special articles just incidentally fell into my lap. But surely getting promoted at such a large company means that you're making a lot of money now, right? Yeah, I suppose so. If you must know, I'm making somewhere over $10,000 a month now. $10,000 a month? Well, that's just wonderful! Rita, I think it's time for you to come home and live with me again. Oh, surely you must have time to handle things at your home. Why don't you move back in? As your mother, I promise to support you in everything that you do and give you all the help you need. Oh, really? Is that so? Well, yes, of course. And you won't have to worry about Mike. I kicked him out a long time ago. I want to apologize for everything that I've had to put you through. So please, come home so that a mother can enjoy her older years with her beloved daughter. Doesn't that sound wonderful, Rita? We can make up and live together happily. Wouldn't that make you happy too, dear? Sorry, but who are you again, and why should I do that? What are you saying? What do you mean? I'm saying that I already told you. We are no longer family, and I don't want you in my life. As far as I'm concerned, I don't have a mom or a little brother. I still have no more family. I am just a single being traversing this world all by myself. I have no family. I've never had any family. I was just born and then always on my own for all my life. You know what the sad thing is? I really don't think that that's too far from the truth at all. But you can't be serious, Rita. Be rational. I mean, you know that we're your family. Think of all the time I spent raising you. You can't just tell people that we don't exist. So please, cut out all this mother talk. It doesn't suit you. Rita! Oh, what a horrible way to speak to your own mother. Come now, you're being ridiculous. You cannot speak to me all you like, but you can't deny that at the end of the day, I am your mother. Enough of all these games. I want to make amends, so please, just come home now and stop all this silly nonsense. Your mother misses you. I already told you that I don't have a mom. You are not my mother anymore. I don't want you in my life, and I think that I have made that perfectly clear to you. So how about you just quit bothering me and harassing me and trying to get me to like you again, because it isn't ever going to happen. You are dead to me. Do you understand me? When people ask me what happened to my mother, I am going to tell them something so terrible. Do you know what I'm going to tell them? I will type out in the following sentences what I will tell people so that they instantly stop asking about my mother when they ask about my family. I am going to tell people that ask about my mom that she died in a horrible accident or by some other gruesome means as far as I am concerned. What? What a horrible thing to say about me! For now, I just plan to live my life by myself and enjoy the peace and quiet. I have already built a house that is the perfect size for one person. And I certainly don't need the help of any kind of maid to take care of it like you were offering earlier. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to my life. After that, I moved to a new address, changed my phone number, and settled in to enjoy living on my own. I even went so far as to ask the rest of my relatives to understand and respect my decision. As for my mom, I hear that even while we were talking, she was always pestering our relatives for money. When I told them what I had done, they all supported me and said that I had made the right decision in leaving behind my mom. I hear that in order to survive, my mom had to beg for loans from relatives and is working several part-time jobs now in order to pay back all of her debts to them. I hear that Mike has more or less gotten by in a similar manner, but he seems to be having a lot more trouble holding down a job and had already started and left several part-time gigs, all while piling up the debt by taking more loans to survive. As for me, I did the opposite of them and never reached out and bothered anyone. I'm just living life on my own terms and through my own efforts. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.